Today I decided to do a video about my weight loss slash fitness slash postpartum journey, because I am trying to, lose weight, and yeah, this ain't it. But anyway, I'm trying to lose weight, and so I just wanted to document my journey this far so that I'm able to look back on it a year from now, hopefully, when I'm hopefully not this size, okay? Okay, so I guess to start, I mean, if you've watched my channel before, I think I've always sort of enjoyed doing these sort of crazy fitness programs like P90X or, I don't know, Insanity and things like that. I kind of thrive off that kind of HIIT training. So that's kind of the past, and then in the last 2 years I feel like I just kind of didn't work out much. I think, yeah, the first year I was just having a difficult year, and then the second year I was pregnant, and so when I was pregnant, I wouldn't say that I gained much weight during my pregnancy. I think yeah, like I didn't gain as much weight as I expected to gain, to be honest. Like I had that vomiting thing, like the hyperemesis or something like that, and so I didn't eat much, or at least when I did eat, I would just throw up. So yeah, the truth is I didn't really gain that much weight during pregnancy. In fact, I feel like I have a video for this, but then postpartum, I weighed myself, and I think the first day I had lost 1 pound, and then like the day after I gave birth, and then 2 weeks later I'd lost 40 pounds or something like that, 3 weeks later. So it didn't make, like, it's, yeah, basically I didn't gain much weight during my pregnancy. My weight gain really started at like month 2 through to now, I guess. So particularly month 2, 3, 4, and 5, I think most of my weight was gained through then, because what happened was, since I wasn't eating much during pregnancy, I was like, and plus because being pregnant you can't eat certain things like, I don't know, prosciutto, or I don't know, like fermented stuff. You have to be careful. You have to be careful with, I don't know, runny eggs, everything, you know what I mean? So I was the pregnant person who didn't want, like, it had taken us so long to get to this point, and so I didn't want some food related bacteria to be the reason that I lose our kid. So I followed pretty much all the rules that way. So which meant that after I gave birth, I was like, finally I can eat whatever I want, pretty much. And I did exactly that. Like I kind of had compensated for all the, pregnancy not eating things, and then also for the vomiting that I'd been experiencing, that I was finding myself not eating much. So basically I overcompensated in those months. And I say month 2, 3, 4, and 5 because I was in hospital. Like I was hospitalized pretty much for that first month, and then Bo was also hospitalized, I think that end of that first month, beginning of the second month. And so yeah, so there wasn't much eating. I mean, hospital food is not gonna, get you all gained up. But anyway, so at some point I realized that, okay, maybe I am getting bigger. I think when I gave birth and then I noticed just how like small I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I'm breastfeeding, so I hear breastfeeding helps you lose weight. So like you don't gain that much weight when you're breastfeeding. And so I think I I underestimated what that actually meant. And so yes, I didn't eat with any mindfulness whatsoever. I was just eating when I feel like eating, how I feel like eating, what I feel like eating, kind of thing. And plus, because it was postpartum, we were kind of not really eating in a really structured way, if you know what I mean. Like we're kind of eating takeout and takeout and takeout. Like I didn't cook. And my mom also came to visit us. I mean, she stayed with us postpartum, so we did have decent meals sometimes. But my point is that I was just eating whatever. So I don't know that it was necessarily that I was eating junk, but I was eating a lot. Like, to give you an example, my husband's 6'4". I was pretty much eating the same amount of food as he was. I think because I was breastfeeding, and Bo was such a heavy feeder. Like, he has always been a big appetite baby, and so it's like I felt like hungry all the time. Like, it was crazy. Anyways, fast forward to present day. So at some point I decided that I needed to lose weight, and the world started opening up again in terms of like post-pandemic stuff. And so I ended up you know, joining a gym, and I have been going to this gym for a month now. So I think I would say the latter half, like the last 3 weeks or so, or maybe 6 weeks, I've been going to the gym, but the last 3 weeks in particular have been my best 3 weeks. So I'm progressively getting more regular, and I'm also progressively challenging myself more. I have a personal trainer who works with me once a week, and she's fantastic. So she's really helped me. It helped introduce me to a lot of equipment that I never would have used before, and also is, yeah, just helping me along on my journey. And she really challenges me, or she pushes me, you know, my thresholds pretty well. Yeah, so that's been good. But in terms of the actual numbers, I think I took my numbers a few weeks ago, but I think I only took them 4 weeks ago. So I don't know what my exact starting numbers were. I just know they were over, like, pounds, what, like, weight wise, I think I was way, like, 200 and, like, I want to say close to 220 pounds is how heavy I was. And then I know my measurements, I haven't yet. The ones I took are the ones that I'll share on the screen somewhere. But today I happened to step on the scale, and I'm pretty impressed that I'm finally under 200 pounds. So I'm 198 pounds, which doesn't seem like it's much, but trust me, where I'm coming from, I'm pretty stunned that I'm where I am, because I know the heaviest I was maybe I don't know, probably sometime a few months ago. I remember getting on the scale and I was close to like 220. So I was just like, what the, yeah, none of my clothes fit. And my mom actually had given me some clothes when I was pregnant that I wore. Like, I'd borrowed some clothes from her, and I had bagged some of those things and put them aside because I was like, oh, I don't need these anymore. They're too large for me. And they're XL size. And so I had to pull those things out and wear those things again because my clothes just didn't. And most of my clothes still don't fit, actually. So anyways, all this to say, I am hoping to, by the end of this sort of summer, I'm hoping that I will at least be like 180 something. Like 180 is really the goal. Like by end of August, I hope I'm 180. And I hope that I am going to the gym like 5 days a week, you know, and I hope that I don't know that I'll still be working with a trainer. I feel like after these next couple of weeks, I might end up venturing on my own and taking you know, August off or something. I don't know, we'll see. But I don't think I'm going to work with a trainer after this phase, but I felt like it was important for me to get a personal trainer now because of accountability. Like, if you're having someone waiting for you to work out with you, or to work out to design your workouts or whatever, you have to show up. Like, you can't say, oh, I don't feel like going to the gym today, kind of thing. Which is kind of like why I needed a personal trainer now. But I think in the next phase, I feel like I'm self-disciplined now. Like, it's more like a habit. Like, I have a routine as to how I go to the gym every day, basically. And yeah, I've progressively gotten more. I think I started off just going once a week, and then just the training session, the personal training sessions, and then I started going twice a week, and then I started going 3 times a week, and then, you know, now I'm doing 5 days a week pretty comfortably. And I also found that when I skip the gym 2 days in a row, then yeah, it sets a bad tone for me. Like, I just don't do that. Like, I've done that before where if I 2 consecutive days, if I don't go to the gym, then it means the third day I will likely not go to the gym. So then, yeah, I don't feel good about that at all. And now I'm at the point where even if I'm tired and exhausted, I still go to the gym in those moments, which feels really great. Anyways, I've done some body shots, but I don't know if I'll include those in this video because it's a lot. But I'll definitely put my measurements and stuff at the very least so that I can look back on this footage in the future. But yeah, like food wise, I'm not actually on any specific diet or anything. I'm still kind of eating what I want because I'm still breastfeeding. I plan on stopping to breastfeed this month, and so next month I hope to really be able to work on my diet and cut quite a bit in order for me to reach my goals. But yeah, but other than that, like right now I'm just eating normal, and I've seemed to have lost weight anyway. Oh, and the other thing that I'm doing is I am doing an intermittent fasting thing. So I eat, my eating window is basically from like 11 till 6 every day. Sometimes I make it from 10 till 5. It just depends, but usually it's 11 to 6. And that's been pretty comfortable for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So future me, you know, you did this. I know you can do this. Yeah, I'm really psyched. Like, I really want to be able to fit into my clothes again. I'm going back to work in a few months, and I know I'm gonna be working from home for the most part. But I mean, it's not like my job is 100% work from home. So I need to be able to fit into my clothes because I'm not buying new clothes. I refuse. I really refuse. But yeah, all these things have to go. All these arms, jello arms, they all gotta go. But yeah, I'm very happy and proud of myself for being, you know, pretty consistent so far. But anyway, I'll end this video now. And yeah, if you're working on a fitness journey or some type of body journey, please share what you're doing so that I can maybe copy some of it. But other than that, I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.